Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back! You're watching the thrift store, and Dan, we're bring Hollywood home on a budget. Today, we're placing you on the fast track to frugality, reviewing items where speed is of the essence. And by the title of this game, you can bet that this is one of our marquee items. If you ever look up the phrase minute to win it on YouTube, you'll see it's pretty much old hat. It's a fun party game foundation. You alone have to come up with some crazy challenges using everyday materials you have around the house that players must complete in 60 seconds or less or they lose. The premise and the challenges. Simple in concept, yet complex in execution. No wonder why it's such a hit on YouTube. Not to mention the hit TV game show and adaptations all over the world. Here in the States, we've had the pleasure of watching the NBC and later GSN game show with not one but two unlikely game show hosts, Apollo Ono and Food Network's Guy Fieri. Maybe that's why there's a banana on a leash in this box. Guy Fieri can never be leased. Neither can the amount of fun you're gonna have if you run out of fun ideas for Minute to Win It at home, and you rely on this as your Hail Mary maneuver. The Minute to Win It family game from Mattel Games for two teams ages 7 and up, depending on how many players you got. This will take 30 minutes to play. It's in the family section, and it was picked up for 99 cents from Red, White, and Blue thrift store. Nobody else on YouTube has ever reviewed the Minute to Win It family game. So yep, this is a TSR exclusive, and I'm quite happy to be breaking it in. As always, we start with the instructions, and this is a pretty small, although double-sided, instruction sheet, because the challenges here are so simple yet complex to pull off. We give you 10 seconds to look at the instructions, but really, the cards tell the whole story. Here we go. There you go. 10 seconds. The contents of the game include 40 challenge cards, 2 plastic eggs and game feathers, 10 marbles, 9 plastic balls, 2 pencils, 1 banana on a leash, 1 tube tower with a plastic band, 1 clip tower, 10 money cards, and a 1-minute sand timer. You know me, I lose me some sand timers. These are as vintage gets, folks, when it comes to home games. Anyway, no matter how many players you might have, they don't specify how many you need, divide them up into 2 teams as equal as you could get, I would assume, so that everybody gets a fair shot to play. You shuffle the challenge cards, place them face down along with all the props within easy reach of both teams. Anyway, the object of the game is to be the first team to win $1 million, broken down into these money cards. 1 $500,000 card, and 2 apiece of the 50 grand and 200K cards. Both teams will have an equal amount of opportunities to complete a series of challenges in order to be the first team to obtain $1 million. Let me show you a few of these cards now. We'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Okay, challenge 1. Needy. This is a head-to-head challenge. This is actually mano-y-mano, 1 versus 1. Opposing players each place 1 game egg between their knees. In this challenge, players must race a predetermined distance of at least 10 feet without dropping the egg. The first player across the finish line wins. You have a minute to win it. Needy. Next game up, keep it up. Again, another head-to-head challenge. Some of these are head-to-head challenges with 2 players. The others are team challenges. And as for the money that you'll earn if you win each challenge, $50,000. Well, that's the easiest challenge. $200,000, medium level difficulty, and $500,000, the hardest challenge to pull off. In Keep It Up, opposing players take each 1 game feather, and the game feathers are right here. They must blow the feather across the room for a predetermined distance of at least 10 feet. The feathers may not touch the ground or the player's body. The first player across the finish line wins. And finally, another head-to-head challenge. Excellent. Opposing players each place a game egg on the edge of the table. In this challenge, the players must, using only their nose, push the egg to the opposite side of the table. The first player to reach the end of the table, in 1 minute or less, wins. Failure to complete any of these tasks may result in elimination. That's kind of misleading. Nowhere in this instruction sheet says that a team is eliminated if they fail to complete a challenge outright. I would assume that that team would lose their turn, they don't earn the money, and the other team has the chance to complete that challenge. And if they lose, then the card is completely discarded, and we start again. Pick another card. Anyway, again, you need one 500k card and 2 apiece of the 200k and the $50,000 cards. If you win a money amount that you don't need, that you think might take you under $1 million or over, then discard that card. Anyway, both teams will have an equal amount of opportunities to complete these challenges, and the first team to get to $1 million tops wins. And if you want to know the difference between the clip tower and the tube tower, the clip tower is just that, a tower with a plastic clip. See that right here? And the tube tower doubles as a tower and a ramp, in case you want to place the ramp, position that on the game board. This side of the game board here, the top, so that you have a much clearer, more open landing space for whatever challenges that might call for an egg or a ball or a marble to be used in here. Much more landing space, right? I used to ignore buying this game at the thrift store because I thought it contained way too many components, but then I realized some of the components you might not have in the house if you were actually picking this up for yourself. So, I decided to actually buy it. It's actually to your benefit that this game has a few too many components that you might not need in the house or don't already have that you could use to pull off any one of these challenges. This also connects quite well to David Romel's childhood, my right-hand man. He completed a couple of minute-to-minute-esque challenges in the early days of his DRN91 YouTube channel. I believe it was Separation Anxiety and Marble Attack. You'll be seeing one of those 2 games a bit later on a Romero Roundup. In any event, you have here the props and the challenges needed to play the game show at home. Choose the card, complete the challenges using the props, and get the prize. The first to $1 million wins. Everyone can play, anyone can win, but the timer won't let you forget. You have a minute to win it. We already went over the contents. This is licensed by NBC Universal Television Consumer Products, making it official, and as Guy Fieri would say, oh so legit. So with that, I can forgive the unusual amount of components for a simple family game, and give it the whole enchilada. 5 out of 5 claps. If you're at a total loss when it comes to minute-to-minute challenges that you can come up with at home, let's get back to basics. This game is singularly bananas. So complex, so simple, so fun, and so varied, few games can compare.
Hello guys, it's Steven Romero. I'm gonna be famous.
Fail.
just do 15. I have to add more, but let me know.
Okay. He's doing this.
15 seconds? Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta add one. 30 seconds to add one more.
$15 seconds.
3 more. The fourth one is coming. I mean, 45 seconds. It is?
Marbles, yeah.
This is it.
He loaded. 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. He loses.
You have failed.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to Bleeding Hollywood Home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.